Silence the negative voices in your head. We all know these inner voices in our minds, the ones that seem to control, dominate, and define our feelings, emotions, identity, and behavior. Usually, it is a whole team, like the protector, critic, controller, perfectionist. You're not dealing with one voice, but a system of protective strategies. What is important? Don't treat them as enemies. Treat them as outdated protectors using aggressive strategies. Because if you see them as enemies, you will fight them. And fighting is giving them engagement, which will fuel them even more to step up in their strategies to control you. Better framing in this situation is to state for yourself, they are not evil, they are overprotective and over-controlling. And they are not helping you to feel more safe, empowering, or decisive. Be clear about that. We also need to be clear that the problem is not the voices. The problem is giving them authority. So the goal is not to silence the mind system as it is right now, but to remove authority from the control system and restore inner leadership. Step 1. Recognize the voices, which we call inner observer activation. You know when the negative voices are active, when there are emotional trigger signals, like a sense of urgency, or when you start overthinking, when you experience an emotional spike, when your nervous system feels pressure to act immediately. Realize yourself at such moments. I'm not in control, I'm being pulled. This shifts your internal system from absorber of their influence to the observer of what is going on inside you. Step 2. What we call the cookie jar catch. Catch the pattern in the act, like you catch a child stealing a cookie from the jar without your permission. Respond to the inner voice by saying, "What are you doing?" Do this in a calm, slightly amused way, not aggressive. Now you expose the behavior by catching it red-handed with its hands in the cookie jar without your permission. Step 3. Name the mind pattern you observe. Like this. Of course. Examples. Of course you create urgency. Of course you predict loss. Of course you try to control this. This removes the credibility of the voice and you confront the voices with novelty, a completely different response, opposite to the old response. Step 4. No inner contact. You don't argue with it, you are not going to debate it. This is the rule. No explaining, fixing, arguing, defending, negotiating. Silence is your boundary. Be strict. Step 5. Father declaration. Acting like a healthy father inside your energy field. Not emotional, not reactive. Calm and peaceful, but decisive. This is not how we operate anymore. Or, we don't act from pressure, we act from peaceful, calm presence. This sets structure and creates clarity without conflict. Step 6. Resilience. Keep the line. Like in the outside world, setting a boundary is one thing. Keeping it is another. Therefore, you can expect comeback attempts, feeling doubt if you did the right thing, and this creates emotional pull again, which might lead to handing back the control to your voices again. Your job is simple. Stand your ground. Repeat the protocol every time. Only your consistency rewires the system. Step 7. Return to body. Grounding for inner safety. Feel breath. Put your hands on your chest. Breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, and say the word safe. Feel your body relaxing. Look around. Just observe. You got this under control. Now you exit the mental loop and you return to bodily presence, which soothes the heart, emotions, and feelings. Does this work? What happens over time? you will feel less intensity, less emotional frequency, less belief in thoughts, and more peaceful and in charge of your nervous system. And eventually the mind control loses relevance, meaning your stability emerges. You will feel more powerful in setting boundaries, creating healthy and calm structure, peaceful presence, clarity, decisiveness, determination to lead your own life, and love without fear. Love without fear means your emotional safety increases, and your IPS or inner peace state becomes natural, as it should be. You don't silence the voice by fighting it, you silence it by not obeying it. You're not trying to remove the ego, you're removing its authority, and authority is not taken by force. It's taken by not obeying it anymore. Eventually it will return to its origin, to be curious, exploring, supporting, engaging, encouraging. Just what you needed to feel safe in your own body again. Ain't that beautiful? That's creating your own universe.